Okay, we're at the Goodwill. We're gonna go inside and we're gonna see what we can find. Hopefully we get some winners. Let's do it. So what did we find thrifting today? I guarantee today you're gonna be shocked and awed by what we found by thrifting. If you don't already know, I'm John with Thrift and Flip, and I'm here to show you what we found thrifting today, and then later I'll show you what we sold. But let's see what we actually found for the day. Now it's gonna be the last item, it's the one that's gonna really shock and awe you, so wait for that. But let's get started. First up, Craftsman. This is a 19.2 volt battery with charger. We only paid $4.98 for it, and that should bring an easy $25, if not more. There's this little transformer guy back here for 99 cents. I don't even know what he's gonna go for. I did not pull up the comps, but I did see on there, I think it's a 2002, so I have no idea, but I guarantee I'm gonna probably at least get 10 bucks for it. It might include the shipping, I don't know, but we'll see. Anyway, so back here we got the RS. This is a modem. We paid $4.98 for this bad boy, and it's gonna go for $40. So that's a great find right there. Next up is this 1957 Chevy Bel Air. What it is, let me pop the hood here. It's a VCR rewinder. It actually had a tape in there, which is kind of nice. So I got a Ninja Turtles movie there. Paid $2.98 for it. And this will probably sell for about $30 there. Next up is a Logitech G19 Keyboard. These go for about 50 bucks, and you can see right there, well, upside down, $6.49 is what I paid for that. I'm gonna have to clean it up because it's got some nastiness in there. Don't know what all that is, but hey, I got a little bit of cleaning in front of me. Moving on down the line, we got the Hamilton Beach Blender. I believe I paid $7 or $8 for it. Let's see, where's the price tag for it? It's got little suction cups on there. $6.98 is what I paid, so 7 bucks for it. That I'll probably end up parting out rather than selling it whole, because you could get $25 just for the this piece here. You get $15 for the blades. You get $10 for just the plungers. The base motor you could probably get another 20 bucks for, so that's probably going to be the way to go. In this little bag here at $3.49, we got all these John Deere, well, there's 3 of them in there, John Deere ball toys in there, and there's some other toys. You can lot these up, the 2 John Deere toys, put the 2 that are different together, and those will probably get $15 just for those 2 toys. This one and this one here, so those 2 right there. And then the rest we'll just sell individually, or maybe we'll lot them up. Next up is this Wolfgang Puck. It's some sort of oven, obviously. It's got all the buttons over here for the oven. And it was purchased for $14.96. The comps online, they were kind of all over the place, but I'm willing to bet we're probably going to get $80 to $100 for this unit. So that's a nice flip. It's going to be a pain to box, but you know what? I'm up for the challenge. I like challenges, so I'll let somebody buy it and I'll box it up for them. And then Thomas and Friends. This is a nice little set here. It goes for some pretty good money. If you find one of these complete, you could probably bet on 50 to 60 bucks. I don't know if it's complete. I'm gonna have to look at it and see, make sure everything's in there. I paid $6.49 for that. So hey, if we could make sure everything's there, we're gonna be good. Now this right here is a tailor-made burner. It's a big old driver club. And we paid, I think, $5 for it. Yeah, $4.98 for this one here. And the sale on this, it'll probably go for, I'm gonna guess, probably gonna go for about $40. And then we have the Ping over here. Now this is the Ping 350 series. It's probably only gonna go for 20 or 30 bucks, but it's a sand wedge, so that's okay. I paid, oh, let me show you. Look how much I paid for this one here. Yeah, $1.98. So very little to make that go for 20 bucks. Hey, make 10 times on my money. That'd be fantastic. So now let's get into the item that you've all been waiting for. Yeah, it's pretty special. Wait till you see it. You might flip out like I flipped out. Actually, you might want to dance. Why is that? Well, let me show you. It is Carmen Electra's electric pole professional pole kit. That's right. You want to get your dance on? You want a pole for your house? Well, I got one here. I haven't seen any other person sell one of these online. Now, there are sold comps on there, but I watch a lot of YouTube, you know, and I see what other resellers are doing. I haven't seen this before, so it's kind of cool. It's unique. I ended up paying $7.49 for it, and these will go for about 60 bucks. So, hey, when this bad boy sells, I might have to set it up and do a little twirl on it before I let it go. No, not really. I'll have my wife do a little twirl on it. I think that'd be hilarious. I don't think she'll do it. But you can always ask, right? The worst they could say is no. We'll see what happens. Anyhow, let's get into what we sold for today. Okay, let's talk about all the items that we got sold for today. Starting off with a little one for today. And that is this Sensi retired wax warmer that just plugs into the wall. We picked this up for $1 and we ended up selling it for $10 and $9.85 for the shipping. So hey, that's a pretty good shipping amount for such a little thing here. So we'll get that one wrapped up. I better be careful and not drop it because we don't want to break it, because hey, I don't want to own it. Someone else already paid for it. Let them have their treasure. So moving on is this Sharper Image shoe polisher. We picked this up for $6 at a thrift store, and we ended up selling it for $30.40. And the shipping amount on it is $16. So that was a nice little find and a good flip. That's the second one of those that we've sold. It's not something that I find a lot of, but hey, when I do, I'll pick it up and it sells. Next up is this Garmin Newbie GPS dash mount. So this just goes on the dash and you plug in your GPS. So I guess you could probably put a phone there if you have the right adapter. Picked this up for $4 and ended up selling it for $14.99. And the shipping amount on it is $12. Okay, so might have actually sold too much on the, or had them pay too much on the shipping portion there. So that's just going to go into the profit because it won't cost that much to mail this off. Next up is a vacuum cleaner. I actually already have this one in the house, so I'm not going to go grab it. I'll just pull up the picture so that you can see what it looks like. So this one here is the upright version of the 116, and it sold for $89.99 and $59.99 for the shipping on that. It's in really good shape, has all the attachments, and it's really clean. So I knew that one was going to sell. Ended up paying $10 for that unit, so turned 10 into $90. So huge score there. Next up is, well, I'll show you because I have this one boxed up as well, but it's in that box right down yonder. And that is the Sony STRK 7100, and sold it for $47.49 and $54.97 on the shipping amount. So I think we did calculated shipping on that, so that's why they're paying so much, because it's a heavy unit. Pretty big box, but really heavy unit. Next up is this Holmes water purification filter. That's our last one. We only had 2 of those, and both of them sold. And I think we paid like $1 for it, and it ended up selling for $9.99 plus $9.49 on the shipping amount as well. So that's another great find. If you could find those filters, definitely look them up. Don't pass them up because they can be worth some money. The next item is a game, and this customer actually just sent me a message saying that they don't need it. They said that they found theirs, and it is cribbage, but Crib Golf Pebble Beach board game, which is cribbage from a 1998 version. It sold for the $24.50 plus $12.85 on the shipping, but hey, it ended up being not a sale because they said they found theirs. I guess they lost theirs, they couldn't find theirs, but then they ended up finding it. I don't know. So nonetheless, that's a no sale. All right, but let's get back to another sale. And that is this little doggy. And he has dog treats jar. So it's like a cookie jar. And you open them up when he's got batteries in them. And he will start barking at you. Well, I ended up paying $5 for him. And I flipped them on eBay for $33.95 plus $19.95 for the shipping. So that's like the second type of, someone's calling me, I'll just ignore them. Second type of cookie jar, but this one's a dog treat jar. So hey, people love their dogs, so don't pass up the dog treat jars and the cookie jars. Now moving on is this back over here, and this here is a Grace Digital Audio music player, internet radio, media player, all that kind of fun stuff. Now on this one, I couldn't figure out how to work it. Maybe I'm just old school and don't understand it. I did get it to power on, which I put in the listing there, and I couldn't figure out how to use it. And the details in there were, hey, it's being sold as is, because the only thing I could test was the power on it. Sold it for $44.99 plus $15.95 shipping. They probably know how to use it, but I clearly don't. So I had to sell it as is, just with testing for power. What can you do? This next item, picked it up for $1. Actually, the wife picked it up for $1. And it is for a Shark Rotator. And it's just the vacuum attachment. And this little guy, $1, she turned into $14.50 plus $10.50 shipping on that one. So nice little score there. And moving on, we sold the, well, right next to it, the AT&T Handset Cordless answering system. That one I picked up for $4. Ended up selling it for just $22 because it did have some issues. One of the issues being that 2 of the batteries didn't work. So, hey, what can you do? Still made 22 bucks on it, $15.85 on the shipping amount on that one. Now you can probably see underneath the dog, there is a, here, get up doggy, a Kenwood Amplifier. Picked this one up at a local garage sale, and I only paid $5 for it. And I tested it, it does work. So turn the $5 into $64.99 plus $15.95 in shipping. And I imagine it's going to probably take all $15.85 to ship it, because it might be small, but it is kind of heavy. Now the last item's actually inside the house, so I'll just pull up the item here. But it's a Corningware 10-inch casserole dish right there. And the wife picked that up and she ended up paying $4 for it. But she did sell it for $28 plus $21.90. So that's our haul for today. We hope you enjoyed the show. And if you did, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up, give it a like. And if you like this sort of content, you enjoy this stuff, well, hey, subscribe. I love to see you here every time that I post. I usually post 2 to 3 times per week, so I love to see you on the next one, and we'll catch you later. Bye.